One, two, three. One, two, three.
Howdy guys, this is the desk that I built. As you can see, it's a really big desk. It's meant to go underneath my bunk bed in my new house. This was part of an engineering project I did over the summer, and I'm actually really proud of it. I got this chevron pattern idea. There's this table at A&M that I really like, and it has this design. So I laid these down, I glued them down, and you can see there's these cracks. And if I didn't fill this table with this epoxy resin, which is why it has this high gloss look to it, then I wouldn't be able to write on it because my pencil or pen would fall through the cracks while I'm writing. Another interesting thing about this desk is I have this bookshelf back here, which is at an angle. And I wanted that so I can have my textbooks right behind, so I can see where my textbooks are, and I can just grab it. I also don't need this desk to be flush against the wall. Because this is going underneath my bunk bed, I don't want it to be right up against the wall, because if I stood up, my head would hit the top of my bunk bed. So it's actually very beneficial for me to have this gap in between right here and here for my cords to come up to my laptop, which will be right here. I have this cabinet right here, which will hold my printer, and underneath it I have some holes in the back. If that will focus, maybe not, but I have those holes to hold my cords and the surge protector. One thing that I always use on my desk is I only use 1 or 2 pens or pencils or an Expo marker. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to have a place in the desk where I could put it. So right here I have holes underneath here for pens, pencils, or Expo markers that I only need 3 of, and it'll be really simple. I just got to grab it right out and put it back in. So that was another key feature I added. I'm really proud of this desk. It took me a week of making it on the computer, and I'll show a picture of that. And it took me 2 weeks of building. Over here is the spot where I really learned a lot about stain. Wood is very unpredictable. So this part of the board is a little bit darker than the rest. And that's because when I first applied the first stain to this, it turned a pink fleshy color, like a peachy. And then we tried covering it up with a darker stain, and it didn't look good either. So we tried everything to get rid of it in this spot. We tried chemicals, stain remover, and it just didn't work. But overall, I learned a lot from that, and I'll just put a lamp right over there. And I'm really proud of it. You have this high gloss finish, and it's very smooth. There's no ridge right here. Some areas, it's not perfect. But hopefully this will last for a really long time. And yes, it is very heavy. Thank you to all who helped me with opinions, or lending me tools, or giving me advice, and all the people who taught me how to build in the first place. This is something I'm really proud of, and I spent a lot of time. And I can't wait to use it to actually get some homework done. Thank you all very much. Gig 'em.